Today we are joined by Tyrone Marinus, who is a multi-talented artist who has made a name for himself in the music industry as a singer, songwriter, producer, musician, entrepreneur. His unique blend of styles and versatility has earned him a dedicated fan base, and his passion for creating music is evident. My apologies, is evident
This is it.
uh, in every project he undertakes. With a career spanning several years, he has established himself as a leading figure in this industry. Whether he is crafting hit songs, producing hit records, or launching his own business ventures, Tyrone Marinus is a force to be reckoned with.
I got myself siren.
Tyrone Marinus, welcome to the Fast Lane. We know you are no stranger to it as an entrepreneur, but today you are a guest as an artist.
Wow.
Wearing your second cap.
Yeah.
How many caps do you have?
I've got 6 caps, but this year I'm
Yeah.
only gonna have 2 caps.
Oh, we're scaling down.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. You know, as a father, a father and a husband, you need to be able to jump into any role at any point, at any time.
Lekker. We're excited to talk to you about your latest single. And I know it's been airing on the radio for the past 2 weeks. We've been
Oh,
hearing
wow.
it.
Thank you.
Pleasantly surprised every time we hear it. I'm pretty sure if I do my calculations, I'm pretty sure I should be checking out the top 20 tomorrow
We
morning.
should.
No,
Is
you
it?
should.
Oh wow.
Every time it plays, I'm like, I know him.
He knows him.
Yeah, no.
Beautiful. But tell us, Tyrone, tell us a little bit about especially your single, Heart and Soul.
So, Art and Soul is my 3rd single
Mm.
of my forthcoming album.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I'd like to release an album this year. The plan was to do it in March, but I think we're gonna need more time. I think about maybe September. But so the song is basically asking the question, "How do you love?" You know. So in this day and age, people always say it easily, and they say, "No, especially as can I say it as Christians? Can I do that?"
Yes, you may.
Jason, why did you let your phone fall now?
He's
Why did
getting
you let your phone
nervous
fall
here.
now? You know, we can easily say no. You know, I don't like this and that, but I love. You know. So the question, the song is just asking the question, "How do you love? Can you love with your heart and soul?" You know, and we know it's always hard to keep to the Bible definition of love. You know, not seeking your own, not being obviously being patient, not being patient, being patient, being kind. Those things are seem easy, but they're quite hard in the difficult moments. So that's what the song is about in a nutshell. It was initially, if I may, it was initially inspired by an old girlfriend. My wife is here, so we've spoken about it. But you know, as an artist, when you're writing, sometimes you don't know what message is flowing through you. You know, and I thought I was trying to therapize myself by telling an old story and trying to just get over it. But in that, if you look at the lyrics close enough, it's about deciding to love. You know what I mean? Sometimes we always go, "I can't," or "I don't know." Those are 2 very hard words. I can't, or I don't know, or I first want to do this. But the commitment to decide to love and then go, "Okay, I'm going to love with my heart and soul." That's what the song is about. You guys have to stop me now. I'm going to
We just sitting here like,
I'm
wow.
gonna keep going. I'm gonna
Go
keep
through.
going. So yeah, so it started out as a love song, but my dad always talks about his old pastor who used to say, being a Christian or being in a relationship with God is not just a friendship or father and son. It's also a love relationship. You know, it's about the going that extra mile, going to the depths. Yeah, me and my wife were talking about it this morning. When you start dating, you know what I mean. It's easy to do the thing that is out of the ordinary for you to do. It's also easy for you to go way out of what you would normally do. So when it comes to God, I think it's the same thing. It's always everything is new territory. Every day is something new.
Yes.
Every day is something fresh. So yeah, that's what the song is about in a nutshell. I'm sure you're gonna have more questions about it, but
That was just about heart and soul, like, what inspired it and what the song was about.
yeah.
And now just taking it a step further. As an artist,
Yes.
Tyrone Marinus. Can you walk us through the process of creating this track? How is it different to any of your other music?
This one was specifically different because I was watching one of these personal development. I don't want to say guru. You can't say guru. You can't say CFM. But he's but he's a specialist in personal development. There we go. No? I got the book.
Beautiful stuff.
I read, man.
You must
I
be a
read.
writer. You
I
must
read.
pursue writing.
In order to write, you have to be able to read.
Beautiful.
So and what he said was he was talking about action. You're saying if you get an idea and you have something that you want to do it now. If it's not worth stopping everything else and doing it now, or at least sitting down to plan when you're going to do it now, then don't do it. So then I was busy messing around on my guitar while I listen because I can't I get bored very quickly. So while I'm watching something, I play. And then this idea came for this the first line, which was this ain't no runaway train. We're the operators. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
That was the first line. So I was like, okay, cool. This is something we're thinking about. And then getting Jim Rohn back to me, do it now. I then jump in and I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna try and write this thing. And a few days later, I think it was 2 days later, the song was done. I had the chorus that day, and then just that first line. And then 2-3 days later, the song was done. And then I said, okay, when am I going to release this one? And then I realized I haven't released anything last year since Valentine's Day. So let's just do it now. And then I just set out a goal to finish it in about 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, the song was done, recorded. I played all the instruments on it as well. I started it with a guitar because that's my comfort zone. And then from there, I just built the parts around it. I put piano down and I'll play the drums in. And it's over the 2 weeks, things change a bit. You know what I mean? I have other versions of the verses. But then a friend of mine, Craig Kibido, one of the halves of Kibido Consulting.
They in the building as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I see them on Facebook.
So Craig is actually also a very prolific songwriter. So I got stuck at the second verse and the bridge, and I said, Craig, yes, what I got. Can you finish this? And I mean, was it overnight? It took him a while to do it, but the day he sat down, he finished it. You know what I mean? Because he's quite a busy man. He runs a few businesses, you know.
Yeah. And then there's Tina as well. So.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to touch that. Jason said that, not me.
Anywho,
so
we digress.
So anyhow, and then he wrote the second verse in the bridge, and I mean, it was perfect. Even my next single that I'm going to be releasing, I just had a chorus and I could send him the song, and then he finished the rest of it. So that was the process for this one. So it was the first time me actually being a little less micromanaging, and passing on a part of it and say, okay, cool, Craig, you do it. And I mean, I think it's worked. The song is so nice. So I always tell him it's his fault because none of my other songs have done this well. So,
and that brings me to our next question. What's been the overall response to the single?
It's been good. You know, the first single was just like my mom and my family and friends. Well, some of my family were like, nah. But over time, I've also, learned a little bit more about marketing yourself as an artist, and also just promoting yourself and trusting yourself and just singing it everywhere. And I'd also give a lot of credit to TikTok for this one.
Oh,
because at the time that I was writing the song, I also just signed up for TikTok, and so I think that did a lot better because of that. So a lot of the people that actually have been responding to the song have been foreigners. In Germany, there's quite a few people. In Australia, in New Zealand, a few people in America as well. In South Africa, it's also been good. People that don't normally like what I do have actually messaged me and said, hey, well done. And I was on the Afternoon Express a few weeks ago on SABC3. So that also helped quite a bit.
Wow.
A lot of people were like, oh, I didn't know you could sing. So I was like, okay, I need to work a little harder on the marketing. I need to go there and push a little harder. But, it's a hard lesson to learn as an artist, that you're not just making music. You're also sharing your music. So you need to make sure that you share it with as many people as you can. And with myself and my wife having our own media business, I mean, I guess we have all the tools. It's just a matter of the time and doing it. So, yeah, hopefully the next one will do better.
Wonderful, wonderful. I love the fact that it's already gone international. What are the plans? Do you have any plans, tours that you maybe to promote the single?
Not maybe a tour for the album in later in the year. I am supposed to go to I'm accompanying another artist, Gareth James. He's won an international country award for one of his songs, so I might be traveling with him for the month of October, but that's not finalized yet. But I'm hoping to in September, when I release an album, just kind of do a little tour for that. But there will be events. Please just watch my social media
Hey.
We will.
for dates, because I do want to do at least 1 or 2 shows of my own this year, and just see who will come.
And like
We'll be there.
we will be there.
Come on,
Of
ladies.
course they will
We'll be there.
I
We'll be there.
mean, and if we share it on our TikToks,
I mean, I've got
we share it on our socials,
I've got
and
-1 follower on TikTok.
so I always like to take things far.
Cool.
So,
Thank you.
Tyrone, is there any possibility that you can give us a sneak peek of some new releases? And I know you prepared. Oh, I see you prepared for.
No, Jason brought the guitar, and now he's showing Charlene, give him the guitar.
I just love how he, pleads the fifth with clips and
Yeah.
I do have something that's off the album. It's not the next single. I wanna people have to wait a little more for that one. But so this one's called You or It's Me. It's about the song was inspired by a movie scene where what do they call that, Mexican standoff? It's where everybody's got guns on each other, and
still the Sylvester Stallone kind of thing. Yeah.
yeah,
Standoff. Oh.
I'm more of a Van Damme kind of guy.
Jean-Claude.
Come on. But so the guy looks at him and goes, "Look, it's you, it's me." And then it goes. So the song's about that. I can elaborate maybe afterwards, but for now, how much time do I have? Verse, chorus. I tried to be perfect, but that's a fool's errand. I tried to be holy, but you just wanted to know me. I thought I had everything, and what I needed was you. It was my choice to make, to run away or toward you. I've been trying just to stay alive, but all you've wanted was for me to die, but I can't have it both. It's you or it's me. Something like that.
Beautiful, beautiful. Before we go anywhere else, we're gonna go to the song that we've been talking about, Heart and Soul, and then we'll be back with some more Tyrone Marinus.
This ain't no runaway train, no, we're the operators. We decide how fast we go. Anywhere you wanna go, the sky can even be our limit. We decide our destination. I'm not the one that's undecided. You got to make your call. I wanna know, can you love me with your heart and your soul? I'm not here for your past. I need to know we'll make this thing last. It's all that I ask, just so you
earlier.
So sad.
Wow.
Such a sad song.
I get that country western vibes.
I
That
actually told Charlene I sang the wrong song. I actually wanted to sing another song, but then when I played that G chord, then I started
Default.
singing that one. Yeah.
Okay, talking about songs that you wanted to sing, and there's a special request that I have. There's a song that you wrote for Charlene, seeing that we're speaking about Charlene. Not too long ago, that was last year. You released it 2021. Was that Valentine's February or?
Just before Valentine's. I think like it was on the 12th of February. But yeah, it was for Valentine's Day.
And just just like a verse in the chorus, man. I absolutely love that one as well. And I mean, she's here, you're scoring brownie points also. So
Yeah, if I can remember the words. Hey there, my beautiful, I just noticed that you don't realize I still get nervous when I look into your eyes. You're so smart, but you'll never understand why I still get butterflies holding your hand. There's something I have to say. I'll surely die if you'd ever go away. Cold sweats and shivers go running down my spine when you look at me and tell me that you're mine. I wish that I could say that I have the words to say, but I've never loved anybody this way.
woo! Ladies and gentlemen,
I was trying my best not to look at the. Yeah.
I see you got that that thing that happens in one's throat.
The knop, look at the knop in my ear. Yeah, no, that's always a tearjerker.
Beautiful.
Beautiful track. And who was the inspiration behind that song?
My wife, Charlene Jones, Charlene Marinus, Charlene Florence Jones. So yeah, you know, as an artist, it's impossible for you not to write what you feel.
Sure.
And when you're a Christian artist, you're always reluctant to share that with the world. But myself and Jason, we were talking in the car, and he was actually saying that it's important for men to actually show all their sides. You know what I mean? Being in love is part of what we do.
Yeah.
As husbands, that's like the main part of the job, is to be in love. But it seems as if guys shy away from saying that. You know what I mean? Especially songwriters. And I think the album that I'll be releasing is going to be entirely my wife and my love story.
Wow.
Is that what it is?
Oh,
Beautiful.
It's basically from how we met till where we are now. So that song will probably be the last song on the album.
No, that's beautiful. And I want to just say, Tyrone, we want to see more of that. You know, the world has got such a distorted view of men because men are taught not to be expressive of how they feel.
True.
Therefore, the idea that we have out there of men and the real, you know,
Yeah.
it's two different stories. And when we see more of that vulnerability, I think that is wonderful.
Yeah, no, when I spoke to Craig about the album, one of the things I said to him was, look here, we're going to be honest, and we're going to be vulnerable, and we're going to be emo. And then he laughed because because that is how I am. Like if you spend time with me, you'll know I'm heart on the sleeve. You know, if I'm sad, I'm gonna cry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Like that.
No, just the knocking on the.
Oh, sorry about that. If I'm sad, I'm gonna cry. If I'm angry, I'm gonna say I'm angry. If I'm happy, which is most of the time, I'm always happy. And then he laughed because he knew that is what I want to do. So it feels like this time in my life, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about love. I want to talk about heartbreak. I want to talk about the future. I want to talk about the past. And then maybe the next one I will talk about, worship and those things. And, yeah, I guess we'll see. Maybe not. Who knows?
Tyrone, we just want to get into before we let you go, getting to know you session.
We're playing a game.
Are you sure?
And you've entered the ring.
Talking about playing a game, you mentioned we played. We asked the listeners a question earlier. Would you rather, that was the game we played.
Yeah.
Would you rather listen to a song for the entire day or not be able to listen to music at all. And you mentioned something interesting earlier about
Yeah.
when a new
when,
song comes up.
when I find a new song that I love, I listen to it for 24 hours a day until Charlene comes and switches it off.
So you mean on repeat or
On repeat. I just put that one song and I say repeat one and I listen to that song over and over. Because for me, there's only a I don't want to be anyway, there's only a few things in life that make me feel the way music does. And when I set out to write music, I said my goal is I want to make music like I want people to feel about my music the way I feel about those kind of songs. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I listened to it over and over for two reasons. Firstly, because I really enjoy it. And then secondly, because I want to figure out, okay, why do I love the song so much? Is it the drums? Is it the music? Is it the lyrics? What is it about the song? And sometimes it's very, very like there's a song by Ben Furman that I listen to now. And it's such a heartbreaking song, and he can't really even sing. But I had it on a no, seriously. If I'll play you guys a song, you'll hear he's not that good of a singer, but the way he tells his story in that 3 minutes, you feel like you've lived his entire life with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I just binge that song, and whenever I'm in an Uber, I just play that one song. And if the Uber driver says, "Yeah, you want to put the Bluetooth," I go, hey, "This is you said this, you suggested that. It's your fault." And then the one guy was like, "Nah, this guy is depressed. He puts it over." So I just listen in my earphones now. But yes, I would listen to one song for the entire day. But to live without music, never.
So here comes the fun part. So question number one is, if you had to choose to be any superhero, who would it be?
Easy. Batman.
Cool.
Batman. Of course.
Batman. Easy.
Why Batman?
He doesn't have any superpowers. He's just smart. Coolest superhero ever. And I mean,
Best investigator.
and then you
Private.
get it's like
Gadget
these
guy.
cars, yeah. Superman doesn't have a car.
Well, he does. In the Justice League, he gets to skit with him because it's Batman's most.
Exactly. He doesn't have, he's a scrub.
So another question:
Go for it.
if you had to we had like Elon Musk recruited you to go along to Mars.
Okay.
What were those 3 things that you would take along with you?
Wow.
3 things that you would take along with you to
My
Mars.
guitar. Okay, wait. Things, not people. Because don't get me into
Let
trouble.
it be anything.
Because then is my family one thing or are they 2 things?
Family's a unit.
You
Is
know
that
what?
one thing?
Let the ladies decide.
Okay. So it's my guitar, my laptop, and my family. That's it. I don't need anything more than that. That's all I need. Because I can make music on my laptop, I can play guitar, and my family can
Inspire.
see, yeah, they can love
Cheer
me.
you on.
'Cause nobody loves me like my family. I know that for sure.
Oh wow! And one last interesting fact about Tyrone: what is your favorite food? And please don't say gumbo.
No, that's not gumbo. My my favorite food is curry, chicken curry, but not pukara.
Is that
and
the
not-
Indian coming through?
Yeah, I'm fully Indian.
Full of
I'm
Indian.
fully Indian. So that is not. I'm talking about the house normal
Ice course.
chicken curry.
Okay.
Preferably my chicken curry. I make a mean chicken curry, but not like the fancy ones with that sauce. And no, I'm talking about raised vlees atapos, like that.
So now I want to take it a step further. You said you make nice curry. 1, 2, 3. I think a pot is all we
The
need. You
devil
know.
is a liar.
And I saw Charlene nodding there. So, I mean, really, there is a thumbs up that chicken curry is mean.
Yeah.
You know, we
I
are
like
from 3
mine.
till 6 every day,
Is
Monday
it?
to Friday.
Okay, cool. So when is Jason making his? I'll make mine.
Oh,
Not a problem. We
It's gotta
can,
be on the same day.
that definitely can happen. Tyrone, before we let you go, any last words to those who are listening?
Be yourself and don't worry about it, because somebody's always gonna have a problem with it. That's I think that's gonna be the theme of my next album, actually, because it's easy to say that you are authentically yourself, but when it's difficult to be yourself, then we sometimes waver. So I say, be yourself and don't worry about it, because somebody's always gonna have a problem with it. So you might as well just be you.
Ladies, any last song requests? I mean, he's in. Tyrone, yes. How can I like Tyrone's also a session musician. When Tyrone plays guitar, I rather whistle or not even that. Ek hou net vang op die lip. Do you mind just giving us something on the guitar, something instrumental? Because I know you're that guy. When Tyrone plays guitar, you just want to learn the instrument. You just want to pick it up. You're just like, you know what? And I know you've been a session musician for many artists. You've been at the Baxter so many times because of this gift, and wouldn't be right of us to not put it on display.
It would have been right of you. Thank you. Because I didn't plan anything now.
We say thank you, Tyrone Marinus.
Quick jam.
Red Mountain have been manufacturing bags for the past 40 years. They specialize in all types of school bags